home of the Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. It's Wednesday Night Basketball live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Good evening, Kevin. Sixers head coach Brett Brown.
Thanks, DA, and Philly loves guys that work hard. A great attitude to build your team around for sure. And Clark, tonight we have an incredible matchup at the guard position. What do you think we'll see?
Well, both of these guys are outstanding scorers, and they get their own shot rather easily, so that'll be fun to watch. And not only can they get their own shot, but they're both good at creating for others as well. So I tell you what, this could be a doozy, Kevin. This could really be a lot of fun to watch.
Ready to go?
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Look at the 76ers starting group. Redick and Covington make up the perimeter. Joel Embiid out there with Dario Saric, and it's Simmons in at the point. Now here's Covington. And that one's good, Simmons.
Simmons absolutely in his comfort zone near the rim. I mean, uses his body extremely well and typically gets exactly the kind of shot he wants.
Here's Brown. Back to Horford. From downtown. The shot comes out. Good D by Embiid. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Embiid the screen. And Saric kicks to Embiid. Over Irving. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's so much that Tatum does well. I mean, he shoots it well, rebounds, passing, playing defense. I mean, he's the complete package.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
And he makes that one.
Oh, I tell you, how about the passion of Simmons? I mean, just sticking with it on the glass.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Irving for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Simmons with it. There's the dish to Redick. Embiid with the screen on Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Redick, no good. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shot from 12. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Screen by Saric, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Irving kicks to Brown. The tray. A second chance effort. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
To the paint. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Count that bucket. Simmons got 6.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
That puts them in the lead.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Morris with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Irving. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 5 points in the game.
In this day and age, you've got to have the three-pointer in your arsenal, so it's nice to see Tatum working on his three-point shot.
Screen by Saric. There's the screen. Covington kicks to Saric. Down low. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Irving passes to Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Now Covington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Embiid dishes to Redick. The layup off target.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
A nice shot by Irving.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid the screen. Here's Covington. The 76ers with another miss. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run. Irving kicks to Brown. Morris outside. Pass to Irving in the corner. Tatum with it. Kept alive by Boston. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I really like the uniqueness of Al Horford's game. I mean, he's a big man with a versatile skill set. He makes threes. He can score inside. He defends. He's a guy that is an inside-out matchup problem for most.
And Al Horford just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Horford. And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism. But Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up.
So Horford gets 2.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg. That's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now here's Embiid. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Celtics leading by 6. Now here is Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
While some are still speculating as to why Kyrie wanted out, the reality is, and it's this case with all great players, he feels like he's good enough to be the man on a team that can contend for a championship. And you might question how he went about it, but he's basically been a pro in his approach, and now he's got the chance.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Irving.
And there is going to be a lot of discussion over Irving's decision to want out for a long time. And what he does the next few years may end up defining his legacy. He is all in on himself, and it could pay off huge or fizzle out.
Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's Covington on the wing. He kicks it to Embiid. Simmons left side. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. He's got 8. And Redick now atop the key. Shot clock at 5. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Ben Simmons said he didn't take a lot of outside shots in college because he didn't need to. He could get to the rim pretty much at will.
Well, he'll find that will not be the case at this level. His shots inside will be challenged a lot more. His perimeter shot has been the question mark, and that's where I think he's got to improve.
That's good from Simmons.
Boy, the athleticism that Simmons has is downright scary. I mean, remarkable, the talent this man has, and the potential, I think, to be a multi-time All-Star.
Now here's Horford. Irving kicks to Tatum. Boston again missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, Horford with it. Morris outside. Picked by Horford. Horford with the screen on Saric. Embiid with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the layup is good. Simmons got 13.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Clark, when you look back on all the coaching you received and all the coaches that you've covered, what allows a coach to have a team buy into what he wants to do?
I think there are a couple of things there, Kevin. One is authenticity, being who you are as a man and a coach. Whatever your personality is, whatever your hallmark pillars are as a coach, the things that you don't allow to be negotiated, staying true to that. But authenticity is huge. And then adaptability, being able to be flexible within your authenticity. Those things, to me, give you the most credibility as a coach and give you a chance to one, be enjoyable to play for and also successful.
Irving, good. And here's Covington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Here's the floater. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Simmons dishes to Covington. Embiid the screen. Covington kicks to Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Irving. The feed to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Horford up top with the shot. Horford missing again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Saric outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Saric has got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Picked by Horford. Feeds to Tatum. And there's the pass to Smart. It's deflected. Outside, Redick. He feeds it to Simmons. Back to Redick. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Simmons. Simmons got 17.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Picked by Horford. Smart kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by Horford.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet. And
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, ooh, wow. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air. And, you know, anytime your game is compared to LeBron James, that's a heavy mantle, no doubt about it. But, you know, with Simmons' size and point guard skills, I certainly can appreciate where people might make that comparison and can actually see some mild similarities.
And Simmons at 6'10", a rare combination of size, strength, athleticism, and elite playmaking ability.
No question, Kevin. He's a drive and kick dime dropper supreme. I mean, this guy whips bullet passes with ease and great vision and plays downhill, too.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Now here's Smart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Rozier. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
To the wing right side. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Simmons left side. Misses from close range.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's Smart. Tries to snap the cold streak. Baines passes to Smart. .26 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Here's Rozier. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Luwawu. Here's Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
Just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Simmons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Smart, looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot to stop the run, and no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
You know, and listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Luwawu. T.J. McConnell is out there with Jared Bayless. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's Saric in at the 4. Full 24-second shot clock. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. They set the screen. Rozier kicks to Irving. In the corner, Smart with it. Stripped away. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Smart. Offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Saric has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Has not made another 3 since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
Now here's Saric. McConnell with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, building towards something great. And, man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And the Celtics with possession here. 11-point game. Outside Irving. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Johnson. Smart misses.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Outside Irving. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Irving is super aggressive on offense, constantly looking to shoot the ball. I love his mentality.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Clark, you know we like to reach out to the fans and have them send in questions, so I've got one right now. Here's Alex in Ohio, of all places. He asks, what sport other than basketball are you best at?
I specialized early, Alex. I was a decent athlete, had good hands, could catch and throw a football pretty well, but didn't like the contact there. Right now, I'm actually just a good workout guy, and I'm trying to become a better than average golfer.
The 76ers again can't hit it. To the right side. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Shoots over Redick, and it falls over the rim and in. Smart's got his first points of the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Johnson the screen. To the left side wing. Screen by Sharch. Passes it to Luau. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Smart. They set the pick. Pass to Rozier. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Luau. Off with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the basket by Rozier. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 76ers moving the ball around. Luau's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Rozier. Kicks it to Smart. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Johnson the screen. Outside, Redick. He dishes it to Saric. That one a little long.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Hey, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's Rozier. To the inside. Baines. It's good. This game is all even. Baines has got his first 2 points of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Johnson. And Robert Covington subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And there's the 3-second violation. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Morris a screen. Smart dishes to Irving. Tatum passes to Smart. Clock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Smart. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
McConnell kicks to Embiid. To stop the drought. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And Joel Embiid, from the time he started playing basketball in Cameroon through the University of Kansas, Clark, he began patterning his game after Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, it sounds like he's a visual learner because he got a DVD of Hakeem and said he watched it almost daily. Their stories are similar. Both started playing hoops relatively late. Both are from Africa. And you watch the gracefulness of Embiid's moves inside. Easy to see the influence of Olajuwon.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
Picked by Horford. Irving passes to Horford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Horford's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
The rebound by the Celtics.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now Bayless, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And Brown over to help. Embiid the screen. Here's Bayless, and it's sent back by Horford. Outside Irving. Dishes to Tatum. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's a good screen. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Over to the left wing. Now here's Bayless. He's covered by Brown. Embiid with a screen on Irving. Covington shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
And here is Bayless looking for his first basket still in this one. Reddick against Morris. Right wing. There's Bayless with the three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Really, the three ball is an important part of Bayless's offensive game. When he's connecting from there, it gives him a lot of space for drives, but also to create shots for his teammates.
Now, here is Morris. Picked by Horford. Baseline jumper, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Clark, you've seen so many college and NBA games. What skill or mindset do you see as the best predictor for when a college player is going to be an NBA star?
Well, it's hard to predict stardom, but clearly things that transfer from a skill standpoint from college to the NBA, at least historically, have been the ability to rebound at a high rate. That seems to always make its way from college to the pro game. And then the proficiency of your skill set in terms of ball handling, shooting, and then I would say at the point guard position, the ability to run a team usually transfers. When you can get other people's shots and understand flow and time and score and situations, that doesn't lead you from the college to the pro game.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that, but with his scoring and shooting should make this offense even more potent.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And when you put a player of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system, you have to expect good things. Irving does so much for himself and others. The longer he plays with the team, I think the more comfortable he'll become.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
.136 left to play here in the second quarter. And Bayless kicks to Simmons. Embiid with a screen on Horford. Shot clock at 5. He used that pick to get in close. And that's now 24 points for Ben Simmons.
Simmons is an absolute thoroughbred as a scorer. A dominant offensive talent who scores in a lot of different ways.
76ers trailing. And it's Bayless in the corner. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And Reddick kicks to Simmons.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quickly.
Now Simmons, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
There's the pick. Charity stripe shot. Horford no luck.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Covington. Another miss by Philadelphia. Tatum. No good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Celtics lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screen, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. You know, we're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
The differential is the free throw attempts, and that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you, whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here's Tatum. This is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Horford against Simmons. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Morris. Outside Irving. Now the dish to Horford. Tatum kicks to Horford. Morris a screen. 6 to shoot. Tatum passes to Irving. Over Simmons. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Boston.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Brown now atop the key. Picked by Horford. And the rejection by Embiid.
And Embiid is a determined defender. I mean, slotting away shots. He's got excellent reach and timing. Makes him a good shot blocker.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. Screen by Sharch. They set the pick. It's stolen by Morris. Embiid with the steal. And it's Simmons penetrating. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, the Sixers were heavily criticized for the so-called process, enduring the pain of losing big. People forget the prior decade when the team tried to contend, only won a single playoff series.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, it's true the Sixers were a team long stuck in the middle. Does that help explain why they employed such drastic measures to rebuild?
I think so, Kevin. Clearly, they tried getting there the usual way when you try to develop players and maybe add a key free agent here or there, and it didn't quite work. And the process was Plan B. And that process has really started to pay some dividends, so I don't blame them for trying it.
You know, so many people were surprised at the Kyrie Irving trade, but throughout the decades, Boston's been unafraid to pull the trigger. I mean, they moved up to number 2 to draft the great Bill Russell, moving back to number 3 to draft McHale, add Parrish, assembling the big 3 for a championship, then dismantling that big 3 for all those unprotected picks. This is an organization that stops at nothing to try and win titles.
To the paint, it's tipped. Covington with the steal. And the wide open shot from Redick from outside off the mark.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know, thinking about Kyrie's legacy here in Boston, this is a town that cares only about championships. That's how his contribution is going to be measured. And only time will tell if he can walk in the shoes of the greatest players to ever put on a Celtics uniform.
Irving against Simmons. And stolen by Redick. He kicks to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Simmons dishes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
They set the pick. Morris passes to Irving. Irving double team. And here's Brown outside. Boston again missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Over Irving. Embiid, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Morris dishes to Brown. Irving passes to Morris. Picked by Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
And Simmons kicks to Redick. The feed to Covington. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Saric outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Horford with the screen on Simmons. Over in the corner, Brown. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Covington kicks to Simmons. Morris against Covington. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 9. Brown outside. Irving. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Redick dishes to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Saric passes to Embiid, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Here's Simmons. 24 points for him. Embiid the screen. Clock at 6. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, it's been beautiful to see Simmons working in pick and roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to teammates.
Morris a screen. Irving kicks to Morris. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Charge a screen on Horford. Here's Simmons. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Celtics leading by 7. Covington with the steal. And they're on the break. And here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
The first one falls. And for the Sixers this summer, all the talk was whether they'd get the Lakers pick if it fell outside the top 3. They end up swapping picks with the Kings, who jump into the top 3.
Yeah, and the Kings ended up, Kevin, getting the Sixers pick at number 5. Still a jump from the 8th spot in the draft order, so not all bad for them. That goes back to 2015 when the Kings made a trade to clear cap space for Rajon Rondo.
Here's Tatum. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 5 rebounds tonight. Redick dishes to Simmons. There's a good screen. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I like the edge that Embiid plays with. Great at recognizing when he's clear to throw it down on you.
Smart passes to Irving. Tice covered by Saric. Smart up top. Shoots over Redick. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 4. Covington kicks to Redick. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Redick's got his first basket of the night. Picked by Horford. Irving against Simmons. Back to Irving. Tice guarded by Embiid. Count it, good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Timeout called, the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Feeds it to Smart. The pass to Baines. Passes it to Irving. And the 3 off target.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. There's the pick to the left side wing. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist in the game. Irving with it. He's got 18. Pass to Tatum. Puts it up from 12. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on Embiid.
Good to see Tatum as a young player use his body to draw contact, and it seems to me like he's always looking for opportunities to get to the free throw line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
Ogilvy is checked in for Boston. Terry Rozier comes in for Irving. He hits both from the stripe. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
There's a screen. Pass to Ogilvy. The three. That shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Luwawu, the pass to Johnson. Here's Luwawu. Johnson the screen. For the tie. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his fifth rebound in this one. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Rozier. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Luwawu. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Celtics shooting a low 30% mark from the field. There's the pass to Ogilvy. Hits the three-point bomb. Ogilvy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's the screen. Passes to Luwawu. Back to McConnell. Pass to Luwawu. Trying his luck deep. But they get it back. Johnson right side. Back to McConnell. It's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rozier. That one falls. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Luwawu. Now here's McConnell. Unloads. And Baines pulls it down.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. Poke loose. Smart passes to Ogilvy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston on top, up 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. The 76ers trail by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Luwawu is out there with Dario Saric. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Johnson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Saric. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And when you look at the Sixers, Clark, that very young roster, how soon do you think it'll all come together?
Well, they've got a lot of good pieces, particularly with the superstar potential of Embiid and Simmons. If they're able to stay healthy, the playoffs might not be too far away. As far as contending for a title, way too early to project that.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Celtics leading by 6. Dishes it to Smart. Now the pass to Rozier. Here's Ogilvy. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Smart. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
A shot by McConnell, no good. The Celtics shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. They set the pick. Passes to Ogilvy. He dishes it to Smart. Shoots over Bayless. Smart misses.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Here's Saric. That's tipped. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Rozier. Over McConnell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Johnson the screen. There's the dish to Bayless. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers get it back and a new 24. Back to Saric. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Luwawu. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Ogilvy. They need this one, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact. And since 2016, a new front office has taken over in Philadelphia. The new team motto, process to progress. They're looking to turn the corner here.
And Bayless kicks to Saric. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Saric. The 76ers with another miss. Boston leading by 9. And the previous Sixers front office distinguished by their patience in rebuilding and, acquiring draft picks. That was the way they were going to build that team. Clark, do you think the Sixers will continue to show that patient approach?
Well, I think they're going to blend it. They're ready to push their chips in and try to win some games now. They want to be a playoff team as soon as possible. You can't continue to lose forever. They want to start winning, and they're on their way.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Irving's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Philadelphia, Simmons checked in for Luwawu. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jared Bayless. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough, not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Well, you still got to know the situation and be aware. I mean, he wasn't getting to that ball. Best to not get out of control and pick up that foul.
McConnell kicks to Johnson. Back to McConnell. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Irving. They grab their own miss. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, that time not to be denied. Johnson shrugging off the contact to finish the play.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And that versatility that Johnson offers has a huge upside. He's mobile and strong enough that he can defend either front court position, and that's a great tool for any team to have.
In the corner, Smart with it. Boston needs to get off a shot. Shoots. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Redick dishes to Simmons. Johnson the screen. Simmons passes to Johnson. Back to Simmons. The shot. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 4. There's the pick. Now the pass to Rozier. From the arc. Boston getting another chance here. Here's Baines. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Marcus Morris is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Terry Rozier. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid comes in for Johnson. And Robert Covington subbed in for Saric.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, you know, through the long rebuild in Philly, the Sixers' strategy was to develop unproven players and try to find some diamonds in the rough. Not a bad way to go when you're going to be patient. And Robert Covington might have been their best find. A very good defender at both forward spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. And Covington offensively, mostly a catch-and-shoot score.
Yeah, he plays well off others. His three-point percentage has kind of went south the last few seasons, but if he works on that, I think he's got a place with this team, or if not this team, then certainly in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Aaron Baines. Tatum comes in for Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc, and he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination, nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work too.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
McConnell kicks to Covington. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Irving attacking. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 20 points.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Now McConnell. In the corner, Simmons with it. He kicks it to Covington. Now the feed to Redick. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds it to Irving. And stolen by McConnell. Fast break, Philadelphia. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from McConnell.
And T.J. McConnell, undrafted out of Arizona, but he caught on with the Sixers, and I tell you what, made an immediate impact. Standing at about 6'2" and just over 200 pounds. He brings that physicality at the defensive end of the floor.
Seeing the chance for a good look on the jump shot. Redick making the split-second decision to pull up and let it fly. That's heads up there.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. And stolen by McConnell. Drops in the breakaway layup. McConnell's got 5 points now this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Horford dishes to Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 22 points. And Greg, you were a defensive-minded guard. Do you see any similarities to what McConnell brings to the table?
You know, I love his toughness. He's got quick feet, a strong lower base, and, you know, he gets into you, and he racks up his fair share of steals because of it.
Good D by Irving. The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. It's Morris atop the key. Over in the corner, Brown. No good on the three. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And stolen by Irving. Picked by Horford. Outside Irving. Brown wide open. He fired. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead. McConnell kicks to Redick. Covington a screen on Brown. Morris against Covington. Dishes to Embiid. Lock at 6. Embiid. It's good on the putback.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Outside Irving. The kick out to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
There's the pick. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Simmons against Horford. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Outside, Redick. Embiid kicks to Redick. Redick with a screen on Brown. Horford against Simmons. 2 seconds left. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
Free throw good for Morris.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Simmons.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Morris passes to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Brown outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McConnell kicks to Simmons. They double him with Horford. Covington against Morris. 11 feet away. Covington's shot is off. Celtics leading by 6. To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Tatum. And that's now 24 points for Kyrie Irving. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that one's good. Simmons.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Now here's Irving. He's covered by McConnell. Count the basket. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. .46 seconds left in the 4th. McConnell passes to Simmons. And Brown over to help. Redick with the 3. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Redick gets the call and shows no nerve in coming through for him there.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
No time to waste at all. Got to let it go fast.
And Tatum over to help. Fires the 3. Redick can't get that one to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Simmons. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going, and we executed.
Got it done. Both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.